How's it going, everybody? My name is COULDN. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing some Slay the Princess. In the last episode, we died. We GG'd. We got cooked, honestly. Like, it was very easy for her. And now we are on Chapter 2, The Prisoner. Warning, because I didn't remember to put one in at the start of the last video. I'm gonna have to, like, edit it in later. This game, it's a horror game. Or at least it's partially what it's advertised as. There's blood, there's a little bit of gore. If that's not your thing, there's some sounds in here that might freak you out. So it's a little different from my usual content. So again, warning, if you're not into this kind of thing, again, like blood, gore, I don't know what else this game could hold. But this is your warning. This is your red flag, all right? Now, without further ado, let's get into today's video. This chapter start is eerily similar to the last one.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of
the
world.
But I've been here before. This is strange, because I feel like maybe since I didn't kill her, it ended the world, and this is like a different world. Like, I woke up in a different world. This is a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
No, that's not right.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust
the voice of
his mouth.
The hero changed.
There's a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Okay, wait, the skeptic might be onto something. The hero changed. He's a skeptic now.
I'm inclined to agree.
Oh.
If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way.
The hero, okay, the hero did change, but he's not. They're different. There's another voice in my head now. So I guess there's the present me, and then the me that died. His spirit or whatever came back to me. Into the next world? Okay, but they don't want me to let the narrator know something's up.
You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Okay, the narrator is aware of their voices.
And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Fair. I mean, that's fair. No, like, actually, what happened?
Forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
I guess he's got me there. I guess he's got me there. Well, I don't want to get super existential about it, but all right, let's go to the cabin. let's go to the cabin.
Warning. Before you go any further.
Uh-huh.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
I mean, if I was in her situation, I'd probably do the same, right? I'd do the same thing, honestly.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Why are you winking?
Did you just say wink out loud?
Yeah, actually, why did you just wink?
No, I didn't. Wink.
Wink?
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
I'm running a circus in my head. I can't believe this. I'm actually running a circus in my head. Carnival of the Cursed.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
It's different. It's stone walls. There's like, the windows got bars and there's a mirror.
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Well, there's my knife. Again, I feel like I'd rather have the knife than not have it, right?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Yeah, man, what about the mirror?
He definitely did not. Does the mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should.
Yeah, like, does he not see the mirror? What is he talking? Why is bro waffling?
There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
He can't see the mirror. Interesting.
Is
this my past life?
There isn't.
There's 3 people saying there's a mirror, bro.
I think you know what we have to do.
Why would you lie about that? What's the point? I want to see how handsome I am. Why are these words bolded? I guess just to put, like, emphasis on them? I'm not that vain.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement.
And I don't think I'm handsome. Like, I saw my hands.
Much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Okay, he's not messing with us.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin.
Oh, I guess I'm tripping.
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Because there isn't a mirror anymore. I guess I was tripping.
It was there a second ago. And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
All right, I'm allied with the skeptic right now. That thing, it is gone. Okay, I'll grab the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
Uh-huh. Alright. I'm here with the skeptic now. I am skeptical. You are filled with skepticism.
The creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase.
There's torches.
Sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path,
How?
Dancing across glimmering patches
I want to let him
of slimy
finish.
moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I kind of want to know, right? Like, how different is it this time around from last time?
Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Uh-huh.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Her text is just straight up red this time. Was it red the first time?
Does she remember us?
Coming down.
You walk
Jesus Christ!
and lock eyes with the princess.
This isn't a little excessive?
The heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Yo.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
Oh, this is cheeky. No, this is cheeky. So I can't cut her loose the same way I did last time, because I would have to cut off both of her arms and she'd still be bound up by the neck. So I'd have to cut off her head, thus killing her. So I can't cut her. That's all right, narrator. I see you. Why is there still a separate chain here, though? Because there was a separate chain the first time that looked like it had been torn off or whatever, but it's just off on the side. What is the point of that?
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier.
They got her locked up down here like a dog, man. This is crazy.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, why is that there? It's not... What would you even use? What would you even... Her waist? That would be so... It's not even, like, positioned properly. You think it'd be, like, behind her or something.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
You got a point. Yeah, sure. Why not? Leave the princess in the basement is crazy. Yeah, you know, we'll sit. Let's talk. What up? She's even less... Wait, she's got a little tiara.
Princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
Yeah, what up? You want me to stop?
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's fair. She probably can't fight back so well with that many chains on her. She seems a little more cautious this time around. I guess maybe I could probably get away with it.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Yeah, no, that's reasonable. I'm not going to be a
You
creep.
do as she asks and sit on the floor. Still a good distance away from her.
That's fair, right? Like, that's fine.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
I don't know. I can't really cut you loose this time. I'm curious about the other chain.
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Alright, so you got jokes. You got jokes, huh? Alright.
Maybe it'll fit.
You got jokes.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
I hope I don't have to tell you this, but please don't lock yourself up. That's actually funny. Alright, Alright, what do you mean?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here?
Okay, well, I feel this implies that she doesn't know that I was here before.
There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
There's no keyhole? What, they made them around you? I guess it is just a clamp, huh?
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Yeah, like, I can't cut that out without, like...
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
She might. I mean, I cut off her arm and she didn't, like, bleed out or anything. It was gross, but, like, she didn't die.
Right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
Shut up, bro. You hijacked my body.
She really could survive.
She probably could.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
Yeah, you got a point. I'm probably locked down here again, right?
Oh? Are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
Okay, so yeah, so she was just messing with me.
First you make a comment about having been here before, and now this. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has...
I probably shouldn't have said that, because now the narrator is, like, conscious of it.
It's complicated things. How, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to
I've complicated the world! What are you going to do about it?
The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
Oh, so the narrator had the power to, like, reset the world.
A contingency for what?
For us failing. We died.
For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse.
So the narrator reset the world.
Good luck.
Because the princess was going to get out, the narrator reset the world. Except he modified it a little bit, but forgot about it. Because his like, last conscience doesn't transfer over. I'm guessing there could only be one narrator or whatever.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably.
Okay, well now I know about the timelines.
I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary.
What is the lore here?
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
I guess that is kind of sad, huh?
That's pathetic.
That's kind of sad.
Never said I wasn't.
Oh, that's sad. Now I feel bad about being mad at him.
It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before.
That is
Seems
kind
like
of
we should
sad
count
when you
ourselves
point it
lucky
out,
for that.
right? Man, if he wasn't telling me to kill her, I'd try to cheer him up
He
or
gets
something.
it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. All
The
right?
narrator said, alright, do me a solid and kill her.
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be
The skeptic
ignorant?
is
How
in
it
there. He
never
wants
helpful
all
to
the
be in
details.
dark?
He wants all the details. He said, nah, explain.
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
The narrator tried so hard to convince me. He might even be right. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to. Well, you know what? I got a new chapter, right? So I might as well save.
I won't.
I won't.
Fine. But you won't get another word from me on the matter.
Alright.
Yeah, sure. We'll see.
The skeptic is skeptical of literally everything.
Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
I love this guy. I love me. I'm a narcissist.
Focus. This is a serious situation.
She's like, what are you doing?
You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Right, because she can't hear the voices. I'm just standing here, like... And she's just like, dog, what are you doing? I love that Slay the Princess is always an option. Yeah, I can't cut you out, dog.
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
Okay, well, I'm not trusting you with the knife. What the hell? That's not gonna happen. That's crazy.
But she would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that.
Do you think I'm gonna... I'm not about to... No. What the...
She certainly seems confident. Maybe she knows something we don't. Or maybe you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
Good point. The Council of Voices. The Council of Kuzo. The Council has spoken.
So, what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
This game is slightly more complex than I thought it would be.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
Good point. Good point. Counter argument. I don't like you.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros?
He's gonna say there are none.
There are none.
I knew it. I'm Joseph Joestar. What could I say?
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. Whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
The skeptic don't trust nobody. Okay. I'm not giving you a weapon. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm giving you my weapon, man. Okay, I have a lot more dialogue options now. Okay, I feel like I can't play this card because I tried to kill her first. Right? So, like, that's... like, that's like... I tried to kill her first, right? So, like, that's not... That's not fair.
The last time we met, your body tried to kill me.
That was the reason I was like, yeah, I can't. Fair.
If you take a moment to imagine yourself in my position, I think you'll understand why letting you near me with that thing is untenable. So, be a good bird and hand it over.
I am not gonna hand you the knife. That's just not a thing that's about to happen.
And if being nice isn't enough motivation, well, I think you're aware that I'm not afraid to resort to
You
violence.
can't beat me to death from over there. That's not gonna happen.
If you come near me with that thing, I will strangle you with these chains.
Okay, so she's not gonna let me.
She doesn't beat around the bush, does she?
So that's what I was worried about in the first chapter. I was like, she's gonna strangle me with the chains, bro.
Yes, it's almost like she's a fundamentally bad person who wishes to inflict pain on others.
I'm gonna be so sad if he turns out to be right about all of this, because then I just look like such a clown. I'm gonna look like such a clown.
Or it's another bluff.
My phone is blowing up right now. Hold on. My phone just took like 8 messages in a row.
No hard feelings, of course. But you should be aware of my position.
Yeah, you know, it doesn't sound like she's talking or acting out of malice,
First you make
right?
a comment about having been here before, and now this. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's complicated things. Ideally, this was supposed to be
Okay, we already talked about
situation
this.
Right now, where you'll get a contingent for you. If you knew this could happen,
Okay, wait, I already.
I get it. Exactly. He gets it. You're moving on. Why? The more you're fine. Yeah. Just give it a rest. This isn't help.
Focus. This is
Okay.
a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Hold on, yeah, like, if anyone should negotiate, it's you, right? Like, I should, like, don't snap my neck when I walk over there to check out the chains, man. I'm worried that as soon as I walk over there to try, she's actually just gonna strangle me.
Usually you'd be right, but this isn't exactly a usual situation. I'm not someone you can wait out.
What exactly does that mean? How are you gonna get out if I don't do anything?
You'll find that I'm extremely patient.
Oh, fair enough. fair enough. Alright, what happened after I died? Explain.
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
You getting sleepy over there?
And now you're back.
Okay, so she just remembers. Nothing crazy happened. She just remembers.
Is that really all she knows? It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
How am I supposed to believe you?
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
I gotta be on my way to some kind of, like, true ending. I don't know. I want to inspect the shackle, but I'm more worried that she's going to, like, fold me as soon as I walk over. I want to inspect the shackle, but I know for a fact she's gonna, like, GG me. Don't cut off your neck, bro. Don't cut off your neck. Do I want to inspect the shackle, knowing that she might GG me if I get too close? Will she give me a warning? Or was that my warning? I just feel like maybe it'll open up some more acts, like... Let me inspect. Come on.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. And why is that? Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle, and it's one without a...
Don't want to be stuck here like she is.
Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it? I don't know. Maybe it will. He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate. But what if he's telling the truth? He isn't.
The skeptic is so skeptical, man.
I am.
Oh, it's talking about this shackle over on the side. Why would I inspect that? Because, yeah, no, he's probably right. Like, if I just walk over there, I'm getting GG'd. But what's my alternative? Give her the knife so she can cut her own head off? Alright, look. Coin flip, alright? Heads I inspect, tails I give her the knife. Didn't look. Heads I inspect.
Against your better judgment, you
Against your better
approach the
judgment
chain
is right.
dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity.
Why'd the music stop?
I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next.
Did I get GG'd? Did I get GG'd?
What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad?
I got GG'd, didn't I? Oh, Lord, I got GG'd.
Yes, it's bad. Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Why's the skeptic being like this?
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
Ah! Ah, GG's.
And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Ah, we got magic. Alright, so look. How was I supposed to know that the chains were magic? Alright, like, I didn't realize it had magic levitating snake powers or magic knife repelling powers. I mean, in theory, if I had given her the knife anyway, the chain should have reflected it. And maybe repelled it into my chest or something. I don't know. I got robbed.
Excuse me?
Well, I guess we're stuck.
Yes? Are we stuck here now?
The GG's ending is crazy. Ah.
Yes.
Become your own jailer. Prison of the mind. This is, How did this happen to me? How did this happen to me, man? I have so many questions. How did... Look at this. Look at this. How did this happen to me? This is clownish. This is actually cartoonish. The knife is right there.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
There's nothing funny about this situation. This is tragic. This is so... Oh, I can't... I'm so dumb.
What are we supposed to do now?
Absolutely nothing. We're locked up.
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
Yeah, you know, I guess I'll starve. Cool, guess I'll die.
That's horrible.
That's horrible. Yeah, it's horrible.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Yeah, the chains are magic.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
Shut up, bro.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
Yeah, it was important for grabbing us. Did you know that this was going to happen to me? Okay, just making sure. So, what should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
She said, I'll wait. Yeah, she said she was really patient, right? So, like, I guess she's just been down here. Yeah, let's just talk, bro.
Nope.
You don't even want to talk? It's going to be a long, boring eternity. Or 3 days, I guess. That's rude. Really? We're only just now figuring this out? So we're stuck here. You don't even want to talk, huh? Alright, so you just want to be difficult. I should have killed you.
So boring.
Well, yeah, we die. We didn't even die. We're just trapped forever now.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
Scratch at it with our little bird claws or whatever. My big ugly finger.
But there isn't.
The narrator's like, no, we GG'd.
Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent.
So are we a couple now? Is this the dating simulator, like, part of this? The game never said it was a dating simulator, for the record.
At least the world is safe.
Hey, I mean, yeah, you know, we saved the world.
You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything.
Okay, but she can't get out.
But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there.
Yeah, like, how can she end the world? She's just as stuck as I am.
Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
Okay, you're being dramatic.
How exactly does that work?
That's what I'm saying. You're just being dramatic now.
It just does.
Alright, buddy. Alright, man.
But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more.
You're being childish.
After that, even more time passes again.
You're being childish, bro. Why are you acting like this? Look, I'm sorry I put you through that whole existential crisis thing, alright?
The cabin remains the same. If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
Yeah, you know, maybe the wind will erode the wall or something. The deafening nothing.
I suppose you're correct. Things are changing. The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there, but then they get larger and larger.
Oh my god, look. The world, it's changing. It's actually changing. Yeah, what up?
I don't like small talk, remember?
Okay, well, I'm just saying, well, we could, you truly do just want to sit here and be silent and miserable.
Rude.
How are you the only thing not changing?
You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
Yes, we'll have delicious moss to eat.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us had started to erode.
So what happened to starving?
She hasn't starved.
Yeah, we're in a magical dungeon, man.
I guess she hasn't.
Okay, but she's like an eldritch horror or something. Oh my god.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass.
We're like an old married couple. There's just no love, no passion, nothing. We're just here. This is awful. But the art is kind of going crazy.
There are no walls. And then...
we can see the stars!
And?
We can see the stars, we can see heaven.
I think he's gone.
The narrator's dead!
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
We did it! We beat the narrator! It took eons probably, but we did it! The good ending of sit and do nothing.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Oh. Well, it's nighttime. Ayo! Nani? Hello? Hello? She got GG'd!
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
She got GG'd, bro. What happened?
And there's that Mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
The narrator's gone.
Does that mean the world ended?
I guess.
It must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like?
Good point.
If there's even a her to find anymore. Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
My guy, bro said he's scared. Do I look scared to you?
Don't do this.
Y'all some punks. Y'all some punks. Let me see myself. Look, I mean, look at me. I'm some... Do I have feathers? Is that fur? Am I some kind of like prehistoric raptor? What am I? It's you. Oh, I'm ugly! I don't know. Beauty is like subjective. I might just be a handsome lad. Who knows? You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. The narrator's gone. What's narrating, man? Why is there a cabin to proceed to? What the... This isn't a cabin! This is the end of the world. What am I looking at? Is that the princess?
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you doing to her? What kind of eldritch horror is this? Let her go! Hey! What the? Let her go!
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Return to me? So what, is she like a piece of you then? You said fragment. Fragment of a concept.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, it just looks like she's being held like all over. I mean, you're not touching her anywhere disrespectful, I don't think. Aside from like that shoulder. Is this the end of the world? Let me look at the other options. Hold on. Attack the entity or destroy your body is crazy. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
What am I? What did I pick up? What game did I just buy? Okay, so wait. Yeah, no, this is a good question. Were you always the princess, or are you making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
A little bit. If you're eating her, I feel like I should know. You know the narrator? Y'all friends?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Interesting.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Okay, so this is only a place where the two of us can meet. Interesting. I got so many questions. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
I don't know, man. There's nothing here. I thought it was the end of the world.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too
yearn to be free. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so she did send me here. We're making progress towards sorting out this mystery. Because, like, I don't know what's happening. That's, I mean, do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope, as I witness you.
Why is it the first thing you say to me? I feel sadness. Am I that ugly? Do you hate looking at me that much? Okay, let's just go down the list now. What are you, dog?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
A Birdman, I think. I think. I don't know. What am I, dog? You tell me. I don't know what I am, actually. I'm like a bird thing.
I think that you are like me.
What, do I need pieces to make myself whole? That could be what the voices are. The fragments of me coming back together.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay, well, you said a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond.
Okay, so I think I get it, right? Like, the two of us are the only ones that can come here. But by taking in, like, the other hers or whatever, she can see the world, like, in different ways, like from the jailer's perspective or whatever. That's my theory. That's my running theory.
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever...
Yeah, no, that checks out. That's pretty on brand.
Her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Do not mourn her is crazy. That's so sad. What do you... That's so sad. I mean, I didn't do a good job of protecting her.
I know only that they are.
Okay, so you know they exist. But not a whole lot beyond that. Okay, well, what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
You want me to go and see the other worlds?
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
This vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom. Everything, until we meet again.
Oh. So it would be like starting over from scratch.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Fair enough, right? I guess if you don't have anything to lose, really, then like, why would you be afraid? How many pieces do I need?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite.
That's not a number.
The rest will find their own way home.
More than one, but less than there are to find. Oh, great. Thanks. Good to know. What is this amalgamation of hands? This is so freaky. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy
is merely to reshape, to remold. Interesting.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay.
Then we will be here forever, as we are now.
Unfinished, dry,
dry,
and hollow. Alright, make me forget then, because I don't want to stay here forever.
I tell you to remember her.
I'll come back for you.
You won't.
Oh. That was... Oh, God! She snapped my neck or whatever. That was cold. That was a very cold line. She asked me to tell you to remember her. You won't. Snap. That was crazy. Oh, that was actually crazy. She snapped my neck. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. I'm back.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path...
The real Slay the Princess starts here. I just got it.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay. I gotta take a break. It's been 46 minutes. I gotta take a break. That's gonna do it for Leia's video. I think I finally see what this game is about, right? I have to do things differently each time. And encounter different princesses to bring them back to whatever that was at the end, I guess. So I'll maybe next time I do cut off her head or something. Though would that be bringing back the same princess, just like in a different form, right? So I guess I have to maybe instead of warning her, I just stab her in the back, or maybe instead of talking to her, I just go for the kill immediately, just as soon as I hit the ground. I mean, any other timeline and I just die, right? Anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. Again, if you like this content, remember to like, comment, subscribe even. It don't cost you nothing to show the channel some love. Thank you. I really do appreciate you. Anyways, this has been Kuzo Games, signing off.